Going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, the defending in the top 5 in this conference, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Terrapins offense will take the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He is lucky to get that one. You to turn it over on your opening drive. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Penn State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. The receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Got it in the middle. It's strong. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. On the run, it's Ray. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Nice move to keep running.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way?
And I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. from inside his own 10. Let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Nittany Lions are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Got rid of it just in time. And it's incomplete on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He rifles one deep down the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He goes out of bounds at the 7-yard line, but what an opportunity after that pick.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And the offense is out on the field with a first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. He's got the tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, it's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Rutgers. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I don't know if anybody saw this happening. He's 0 for 6 to start the game throwing it. He's just not seeing the field real well. The defense has done a great job in the back end and with their pass rush, making life really hard on him. But they've gotten no points, and it's not a surprise. I mean, they thought they would be able to find some explosive plays throwing it early. That has not been the case.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Terrapins are on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Finding an escape route. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Complete to start this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab right down the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Reynolds. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're tough for this offense, try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll send the tight end in motion. takes the handoff. It's Ray. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. They'll try the counter. Just ran him over. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Nittany Lions started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! A methodical drive that they finish off by
tight end. I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They marched 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And this sophomore behind center has been really impressive so far. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. He'll keep it on the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he missed it. No good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down. Got him downfield. Well, just plowing ahead. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Shakes off the defender. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 7 over Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Got a man, it's Ray. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He's got his man. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see him there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cooper. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the back. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. He puts him as this across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The Nittany Lions have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And as he throws, he makes the catch. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the ground, it's Ray. There he goes. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The give on the inside. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He'll try the left side. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the... The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Nittany Lions back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd. The Snake scores it. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. They're trailing by just 4 to Rutgers. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Got his man downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's Webb. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes a grab. He gets it in.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Maryland, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Ray. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give to the lone running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. From the red zone, looking for a man. They're working that left side. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Back's got it. Touchdown, Maryland! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Denmark. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Reads it, fires complete. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Smith takes the handoff. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's reeled in, it's Smith. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Got a wide open receiver. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's on this third and forever. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle, it's strong. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense, have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards, and make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Wants to fire on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll move the tight end. The give is to Smith. Look out, he's got room. Picks up the first down. That's That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. They'll leave it with him. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Plows through the defense. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.